Hello, I'm Gabrielle, and today we are doing the lab acid content of a financial summit. So I'm about to perform titration, and a titration is when you have a solution of a known concentration, and you use it to find the solution, to find the concentration of the solution whose concentration is unknown. And you do this so here we have NaOH, and we know the concentration is NaOH. And here we have KHP dissolved in water, and we added an indicator. And the indicator will change color when the equivalence point has been reached, which means when it's been fully titrated. That's when we'll know what the concentration is. And we'll use the milliliters of NaOH to determine the concentration of this. So, an important thing to remember is before you start, you need to prime the burette, so you need to rinse it with water and solution 3 times. Okay. So, right now we're starting with 0.00 milliliters. Thank you. Okay, so like I said, we're starting with 0.00 milliliters, and the way you can read it is you see the meniscus, it's just like a little curve right here. Curves do the different properties of water. So you need to read just where the meniscus touches so you see it's at 0. And here we're reading the 2 decimal places because we have increments of 5 and then we guesstimate the 3rd decimal. So if it was around right here, you'd say 0.052 or something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to release 1 milliliter of this solution here, and I'll start the titration. So here we see nothing happened yet, but each time you want to make sure you swirl the flask so you know that all of the NaOH is mixing with all the KHP solution. Go. Okay, so now we used around 25 milliliters, and we know the equivalence point is somewhere around 30, so we're going to let the NaOH out very slowly until we see a faint pink color. Here we see that it is a faint pink color now, and we are at approximately 31.50 milliliters.
So we're doing a titration, and you use your titrations to find out the volume of the concentration of an onion substance KHP. So you start off with 0 milliliters, and you can read that. And so now I'm going to titrate. So I let out a little bit, and there was no change, but you should still swirl it afterwards. So right now we're at 26 milliliters, and the equivalence point is usually around 30, so we're going to let it out slowly until the solution turns light pink. And see, now it's turned pink, so that means we've reached the equivalence point.
And what is the measurement?
33.50 milliliters. I'm at 32.50 milliliters.
So today we're doing a titration, which is used to find the concentration of an onion. We're starting at 0 milliliters, and you'll notice that there's a meniscus. So you have to read the urine on the bottom of the solution. So we're going to start by releasing 1 milliliter. You want to make sure you swirl it to make sure both of the substances are mixed. Okay, so we're getting close to the equivalence point, so we're just going to let it out slowly. As you can see by the color of the solution, we've reached our equivalence point.